Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Hermit's Moon. This is our daily focus reading. And if you're new here, I usually only pull one card, but as I was shuffling, these two kind of stuck out, and I was just getting the feeling that I needed to keep both of them. So don't be afraid to change things up if you feel like something is trying to tell you something to operate differently. That might be a theme for today. But if you are new here, welcome. I hope you will join my channel by hitting the subscribe button, hit the like button on this video, and let's get started. Let's see what Spirit wants us to know here with these two cards. Okay, we have Lizard Spirit, Dream the World into Being, and Swan Spirit, Time for a Deep Dive. Okay, to me, what I'm seeing with these two cards and what the message really here is about is know thyself. When we see Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive, and dream the world into being. Do you really know what it is that you're wanting to manifest in life, or what goals that you're trying to reach? Because sometimes we get on a path and we think this is what we want, but then we get closer and closer to it happening, or maybe just as time progresses, and we realize that's really not what we wanted at all. Don't be afraid to change courses, but really dig deep and know yourself and make sure that the path that you're on is the one that's the path to happiness for you. Because you might just be stuck in the idea of something, and maybe that fit what you wanted 6 months ago, but we're always evolving and we're always changing. And if there is something that you no longer, resonate with, don't be afraid to change it up, because that's what life is about. The one thing constant in life is change. So dig deep, know yourself, and then go for your dreams. Okay, let's take a look at what our tarot messages are. We have the Ace of Wands reversed. Okay, I always tell y'all when aces show up that aces are blessings from the universe, and they are also about new beginnings. The wand suit is about your passions, and I think it really backs up what these cards are trying to tell us and what I was intuitively getting about the message today. Don't be afraid to start over. Find your passion, dig deep and figure out what your passion is, and then don't be afraid to start over to chase the dream. The aces are, think about the number one represents. It's the beginning, it's the self, one person, which is you. And the wand suit is about your passions and that fire within you. And I feel like a lot of us might be getting a little bit of a tweak in what we want our dreams to be and how we want them to show up for us. So don't be afraid. Know thyself, and don't be afraid to start over. Okay, Queen of Cups reversed. This is Cancer energy, first of all, when I read. And the Queen of Cups is the most intuitive queen in the deck. She knows how to listen to her inner guides and her inner wisdom and follow it. I really feel like this is telling us that we have been blocked by some reason, and that's why we're being instructed to go deeper, to get this queen upright by listening to what we really want in life and the direction that we need to take, and then moving forward. So if this queen is reversed for you, if you really feel like this card and this message is meant for you, I want you to really start listening to your intuition. Now, don't be manipulated by outdated thoughts or people. Keep your dreams private. Keep them to yourself, because people have a way of projecting their insecurities onto us and messing with our manifestation. If you really want to find true happiness and dream the world into being for you, to where it's perfect for you, keep those goals and dreams private to yourself so that nobody else gets in the way and messes them up for you. Our last card, the Five of Cups. Don't be afraid to let something go. She's focused here on the 3 cups in front of her that are spilled, and she's ignoring this cup that her foot is in, this cup that's behind her, and I feel like that's the path change for us. We've been focused on one thing, But God has something better for us in the background, and that's where we're needing to dig deep with Swan Spirit so that we reconnect with these two cups here and get back on course where we're meant to be for our dreams to manifest into the real world. I really like this because it's okay to change your mind, and it's okay to dream a new dream. You know, a lot of times we get so stuck that we don't make the progress that we really wished we would. And I do feel like sometimes that's God putting the brakes on something because he already knows that's not really what we wanted. And maybe that is why we're getting these cards and these messages today, that we're about to change, start a new chapter, and dream a bigger dream. Interesting. Okay, let's look at our tea leaf cards. Wreath, sorrow over a loss. You might be grieving this dream today, you know, because we all have these things that we think that we really, really want, and we still might want this old dream. So it might be hard for us to let go of it. But I just want you to know that you can't outgive God, and the other dream that is being planted in you today, planted in your heart, that little seed, it's going to be so much bigger and better than what you thought you wanted. So it's okay to grieve that old dream, but just keep that door open and keep that chapter open for the new blessing to come in, the new vision. Let's call it a vision. It's okay to be sad about the old one, but comfort yourself knowing that the new vision is going to be even better. Okay, we have Cain. Pay attention to your health. I don't do health readings, but whenever cards like this show up, I just think it's a sign that we all need to pay attention to. I've had my own stirrings inside me where I'm thinking, this is interesting. Dig deeper. Time for a deep dive. If you are feeling like something is going on with your health, you need to pay attention to it. Go to the doctor, talk to a counselor, whatever it is. This is a general reading, so it's going to be something different for each one of us if you're even feeling something's going on with your health. But I never tell people, you know, don't ever stick your head in the sand and ignore something, because that's a recipe for disaster. I've never understood people who refuse to go to the doctor, or who don't go to the dentist regularly, or if they're feeling depressed and they need to talk to someone and try to sort things out, why they don't get professional help. That has never made sense to me. Make your health a priority because it's important. And your body's always trying to tell you something, so pay attention. Haystack. Karma, you will reap what you have sown. I really think this is a good message for us today about what we start working on today. Those are the dreams, and those are the manifestations that we're going to reap down the road. Be mindful of the energy that you're putting out there always, because as a karma card, you always, you know, what goes around comes around. What you send out into the world comes back to you. But in relation to these dream cards that we got today, I feel like it's telling us, go ahead and get started on that new dream so that you can realize it and revel in it down the road in a few days, weeks, months, who knows. Start on that path today and see where it takes you and see what happens. I'm seeing this wreath too. See how it's a circle? You know, the circle, what goes around comes around. I feel like that's what the comfort message is here with it. Sorrow over this loss is going to bring us back to joy, because you reap what you sow. And once you start working on what makes your heart happy, you're going to have more joy in your life. I hope that's a message that brings you some peace and some happiness today. Okay, everybody, I'm going to sign off now. Please give this video a thumbs up, comment, let me know what you think about it, and I will meet you back here tomorrow for another reading. Have a beautiful day, guys. Sending you joy, love, health, and wealth. Bye-bye.